This Debt Collection Improvement Act of 1996, yes, status of the Treasury's centralized effort to collect delinquent federal non-tax debt, yes. Do you realize that the permanent order for support, yes, is considered a delinquent federal non-tax debt? Now, the Debt Collection Improvement Act of 1996, yes, maximize collection of delinquent federal non-tax debt, yes, and it's the responsibility of the United States federal. Oops, well, I did actually get a copy of it here. It's on page 2. Yes. Maybe I should email it to you, Sheriff, because the Bureau of the Fiscal Service of the Treasury, right? Debt, debt collection authorities under the Debt Collection Improvement Act of 1996. Yes. Now, let me see if I. Oh, the federal payments to collect non-tax debt owed to the United States on salary and transfer data to Treasury, so on and so forth. For some reason, it's not working. Author of the document, Denise? No, that's not it. Now, when you issue this permanent order for child support, yes, they have an obligation to collect on any well, why don't we look in the United States Treasury because it should say that I owe the United States a large amount of money. Yes. The administrative offset is one of the collection tools used by the fiscal service to collect debt. Therefore, agencies transferring debt to the fiscal service for debt collection are able to satisfy notification requirements for the administrative offset and the requirement to transfer delinquent debts with a single referral. Pooh. Now, I just wanted to know all the back child support that the state of Washington. Well, the Administrative Procedures Act, this rule is being issued without prior public notice and comment because the changes to the rule are being made to conform with statutory requirements. Yes. Now, these statutory requirements should have some sort of due process involved in them. Yeah. Yeah. That any and all non-taxable debt that is collected by the United States Treasury would have to make sure that the actual individual that owes the debt was given notice and opportunity to be heard before the debt was issued. Now, as the individual that was named, yes. List of subjects, 31 CFR Part 2835, yes. Administrative practice and procedure, child support, child welfare claims, credits, debits. Oh, now, hearing and appeal procedures, loan programs, privacy, railroad retirement, unemployment, so on and so forth. Yes. Debt collection authorities under the Debt Collection Improvement Act of 19. I don't know why it's not doing the thing it's supposed to do. Yes. Maybe well, I'm going to try to reload it. Oh, maybe if I download it, it'll be easier. Now, these two right now. Um, when I tell you I'm going to sue you, I'm going to. And this idea that you're using the federal treasury, yes, to collect on a non-taxable debt, yes, because of your fraud of using lookalikes, forgery, yes, and violating the due process obligations of the United States of America, yeah. I'm going to want my sons and I'm going to want to speak to Maryland. Oh, I can email you a copy of this laws. Sheriff. Um, I'm going to want you to remove the forgery and fraud. I'm going to want my sons returned to me. I'm going to want to have Marilyn and her kids live with me, and I'm going to want our victims' rights and resources enforced. Yes. And then for every oath of office in this nation that would not support and defend the Constitution, Congress, state legislatures, governors, mayors, yes, I'm going to want to sue you, and then I'm going to look at the finances of your individual municipalities, and I'm going to make sure that you can pay me. Yes. Now, this Bureau of Fiscal, this is a final rule on the debt collection authorities under the debt collection. See, the regulation concerning offset of federal benefit payments collect past due, legally enforceable on non-tax debt. Yes. Now, when you say it's legally enforceable right now, it's an illegal, unenforceable permanent child support order. Yes. It's an illegal and unenforceable welfare orders right now. It is illegal and not enforceable to use fraud and forgery. Now, for those that thought that you're going to collect past due child support payments, yes, this is not legal and it's not enforceable. Federal payments to collect non-tax owed to the United States. Transfer debts to the Treasury of the United States for collection. Yes. Now, Secretary, past due non-tax debts for the purpose of administrative offset. Yes. Then there's the Digital Accountability and Transparency Act of 2014. Oh, wow. Now, federal agents are required to notify the Secretary of past due non-tax debt from 180 days to 120 days. Yeah. Now, this became effective on January 12th of 2016. Yeah. Approximately 7 days after you issued the order for $81,000 in back child support. Now, you should have had to inform the Secretary of the Treasury, yes, that I owe will get me all the child support orders, yes, and all the back welfare payments and all the money that you say that I owe, yes. And then I want to know the employees of the Bureau of the Fiscal Service of the United States Treasury. Yeah. Public Law 113-0101. Yeah. Debt Collection Improvement Act of 1996, codified as 31 U.S. Code 3716.